All right, what's poppin', everybody? We are back in action, just enjoying this beautiful weather. It's been in the 80s for like a whole week, but I'm just really trying to take some time to enjoy the day to day. Even don't get me wrong, it was hot as balls at the gym today. Like at Iron, they have garage doors, so they let them open quite often, especially when it starts getting to this type of temperature and weather. But it was hot as balls in there today. You get in there, you walk for 5-10 minutes, you're already sweating. Or I mean, at least I was. And it be getting rough for your boy, but we made it, and it was good. It was a good ass workout. Honestly, like I don't know if it's been the temperature and the vitamin D and whatever, but I've actually been hitting records back to back in the gym recently. I just got into my new program, which is an upper lower split, which I'm really excited about, just because I've I don't know why I've never done it, but being able to hit legs twice and hit upper body twice, and then I have a shoulders and an arms and weak point day, which is also really cool. I get to kind of do whatever the hell I want for a couple of the exercises, and the rest is just arms. So just getting a good pump going. But it's been a thing of beauty. Like, man, I've been hitting records on everything recently, and I'm just trying to keep the momentum going because, man, so the month of April, I've been on this cut. I think one of my last videos I talked about it, but I lost little to no. Actually, April I gained 5 pounds. So I started my cut February. I lost 10, beginning of February. I lost 10 pounds. After, like, by the end of March, I was at 10 pounds down. All of April, I ended up gaining 5 more pounds, just because I'm not lying, guys. Every single weekend, 4 weekends in a row, and a weekend in May, I had birthdays, some type of celebration, whatever the hell. Like, man, I was going back to back with these damn things, and I can't fully blame like that. I do gotta take accountability, and I have been, and I've been kind of reflecting on why the hell can't I control myself when I go to these things. But I'm just a foodie at heart. So, like, I heard this saying, like, willpower is a what's the word? It's not infinite. It's a resource that you use. So having the triggers, or having the thing that will make you fold a little bit quicker right in front of you, right? And it's just harder to stick to it. It's like having alcohol in the house of a recovering alcoholic. It's gonna be pretty damn hard to not just to fight that every single day, And instead of having a battle every single day, you want to just try to get out of that environment. And that's generally what I do. But, man, with these celebrations and everything, it's been rough. Luckily, though, we're May 14th right now. I went back strict on my cut, and now I'm back down 5 pounds. So I'm back down 10 in total. So back to my end point I'm back to the starting point of April. So I'm trying to focus. I had a celebration last weekend because it was Mother's Day, and I was locked in. I still did my thing. This weekend I don't got much going on, so I'm gonna stay locked in. We'll really try to focus on everything, and then next week is my birthday. So I'm still, even then, my biggest meal I'm gonna have for my birthday, what I'm planning on, is gonna be ceviche. And if you know ceviche, bro, it's just veggies and shrimp. Like, that's it. Veggies, shrimp, lime, and I mean, don't get me wrong, the tostadas, that's where you can go wrong. But as long as I fill up on mostly the ceviche itself, my God, you're gonna be all right. That's my game plan. I'm gonna see if I can execute, or how well I can execute. But other than that, like, I've just been, like, general, like usual. I've been getting way better at just appreciating everything, appreciating life, man. I take it every day. I don't know. I feel like I'm becoming a more peaceful person every single day. Like, I learned something about, like, okay, letting go, about just taking a step back and being like, okay, you know what? I'm in a better position than I was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Man, even I think something that helps me kind of keep going and help me refocus and whatever is, like, I take a step back and I'm like, imagine like 15-year-old me seeing where I am now, seeing who I am now. Like, I wouldn't even believe it, because 15-year-old me would not have expected me to be doing shit. Like, or I just didn't have any idea of what I could be. And, we're out here making things happen. I never really felt like I was that type of person to, again, get into the gym, get into even reading books, getting into doing this type of stuff, going outside all the time, whatever. Like I was just a little monkey ass kid, but here we are, slowly but surely making progress in this game of life, y'all. So, oh, I got to check on this chicken. Y'all know I'm grilling. It's Grillin N Spillin. That's what we're doing in this bad boy. So I'm gonna check on my shit real quick. Well, this is the thing though about all these celebrations and whatever. Like I'm not mad that I did them. That I am a little disappointed in how I wasn't able to control myself, but for the most part, like I had a damn good time. It was a bunch of like family. It was a bunch of family, friends, like close family that I got to go celebrate and do things with. And I don't do. I mean, I don't want to. We only have memories, when we die. And I don't want to say that like go do whatever the hell you want, because then that's how people end up homeless, drug addicts. And I'm taking that to the extreme, but it's like I know that you gotta appreciate the people that you do have while you have them. You gotta appreciate the life. Like, you still gotta live. And I don't mean that like I didn't have to go make mistakes. Go eat a bunch of bullshit, go drink more than I wanted to. But it's all about the balance, guys. And it's easier said than done when you're in the midst of of a lot of like I don't want to say bad influences, but just like because I used to do that. I used to do that quite often, all that type of shit. And now, when I take a step back away from those situations, I generally do good. But if I ever put myself in situations with my boys, with whatever, it makes it a lot harder for me to stay focused. Like I can't do it every once in a while. Like I know I talked about it a couple of videos ago that I did go to a birthday party. I didn't even drink or smoke or anything, and I was kept my composure, and it was a good one. But again, I'm not mad that that stuff happened, because I did have a good time. I did make good memories with all that stuff. And now I'm like, okay, move on and keep it pushing, keep it rolling, hop back on the train. That's one of my bigger, I don't know if it's a philosophy, but just one of my bigger parts of my mindset is just like, things happen, but keep it pushing afterwards. Don't let that one thing knock you down, like that's how, like the pessimist mindset, or I don't know if there's a word for people that just give up quick, but I don't want to say quitters, but like they get depressed about it. But that type of mindset of like, oh, I failed, I fucked up, it's over, I'm done, and that's like, dude, that's what's holding you back from success. And I say that from experience because I've been there, and it's not a man, you're just yo-yoing. Like how much times have I yo-yo dieted? How much times have we all yo-yo whatever, this and that in certain aspects of life? I can't even, if I had $1, we'd all be rich. And it's just working on that, of being like, okay, working on that mindset. Like things happen, keep it going. Things happen, keep it going. Things happen. Like, it will change your life. I'm not lying. Like I hang out, obviously, since I'm a trainer, and I mean I got another job too with the rage room stuff, and I'm all over the place. I'm always with talking to people. I'm always with people, and I'm like, it's not. I just see so much pessimism out here, and it is like, bro, there's so much pessimism and ruminating, on like dumbass shit, like, oh, you somebody, I don't know, looked at you weird. Somebody cut you off on the street, or somebody like took your machine at the gym before you got to it, and it's like they just get mad, and like, oh, they end up just, like I say, ruminating on that, and it makes you like, bro, like it makes you end up hating everything and everyone. And it's like, again, what kind of life is that? That's not a life that I want to live. I'm trying to live a life where, you know, like I said, things happen, keep it pushing. One of my favorite sayings: keep it pushing, or that's how it goes. It's part of the game. It is what it is. Once that it is what it is, I wish I could just like drill that into everybody's head and into my own. Like I say that, I don't say that like I'm perfect, because I got a lot to let go sometimes too. But sometimes I also, because I used to not let go of shit too as well as I did now. So that's how I know you can work at this stuff. That's part of it. Do what you can, man. Do what you can. Our brains are they're they're like clay. Even if you're 25, 30, 40, like you can still change the way you think. We get to a certain age and we start thinking, oh, I am the way I am just because that's how I was raised. That's how, that's what I went through. It made me this way. And it's like, bro, you can change that. Even if it's just like changing like one habit at a time. Like maybe you wake up and you're on your phone right off the bat and you're on there for like 30 minutes to an hour. But even changing that from like, okay, say 30 minutes to an hour, say you were doing 30, cut down to just 15. And then from there, goal is to cut down completely, no más. But obviously, that's not always posible, hermanos. I know that because it's not. Every once in a while I'll hop on my phone like 5 minutes just real quick. And don't get me wrong, I am doing a lot better at it too now. Like thank God that I've been able to. I just go on there and I just check my. Generally, it's like stock stuff, crypto shit, or just check if anything important came up. If not, I get up and get moving because I hop in the cold shower and I'm doing my thing. Right, I'm in there and I'm doing my thing in there. But uh, things like that. Things like that. Small little habit changes can change even your mindset. And it's I think also literally just telling yourself consistently, like repeating these things, these sayings, like that saying of it's not that deep, guys. I've said that in my head, and I've actually talked to people about this for years. Like I've been on my own ass about it, and it's been working clearly because now that's one of my biggest parts of life. One of my biggest philosophies, baby, and I just want to be able to help people get to that point too, because I know that it just brings me a lot of peace. And people, I think that's what a lot of people are missing now is peace. And that's kind of weird because some people just thrive in chaos. I don't want to say thrive either. That's all they know. And it's just peace is just a weird subject to them because they don't really even understand what the hell that means. And it is what it is. It's going to take you at least one step closer. And that's all it's about, slow steps, trying to get to where you want to be. I gotta flip my chicken. I ended up just finishing off all that damn chicken in. It was just some chicken skewers, kebabs, and a bunch of veggies just because I've been needing more veggies. And I just don't eat enough. Okay, no. I eat a lot of broccoli and spinach, like a lot, but I don't really add too much like I cooked up a bunch of bell peppers and asparagus and some jalapenos, so I'm about to be munching, I needed some different sources of fiber here in my diet. So I'm gonna go smash on some of that and see what I got going on the rest of it. I just got training the rest of the day. One more, maybe two more clients, depending on what happens with their schedules. We'll see what's going on. But thank y'all for watching. I'm about to get my ass inside, about to smash on some food, and we made it a quick one today. Yeah, got it done, and now we'll get back to the grind. Catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy, hermanos.